Hey, greetings AJ families, Jared here, hoping that you and yours are having a wonderful holiday season. Toward the end of the year, one of the things that we started this year with our partnership with Hendricks Regional Health is an annual Coach of the Year award. The Coach of the Year award is considered, through our office here, based on positive feedback that we hear from families that play for this coach or people that have been involved with this coach over not just 1 year, but their whole career at AJAA. This year, we're proud to announce that our first ever Coach of the Year award goes to Steve Davis. Steve's been coaching with AJA for almost a decade, has become a friend of mine and a friend of many. He always has the willingness to help out not just the kids on his team, but fellow coaches and kids on other teams during competition. I've seen Steve in action firsthand. Admittedly, he's beat me on the basketball court. It was some rough officiating, I'm going to be honest with you. We should have had that game. No, but in all seriousness, though, I watched Steve during competition slow down and actually coach up his competition rather than trying to just put everything he has into the kids that play for him. Steve is a testament to what we're looking for here at AJAA, and it's with great honor that we award the first ever AJAA Hendricks Regional Health Coach of the Year to Steve Davis. All right, so we've got Coach Davis here with us. Steve, how you doing, man?
Doing well, doing well. Very excited about today.
Fantastic, fantastic. So tell us a little bit about your history with AJAA. When did it start, and what made you want to coach?
Started back when I was a kid in Avon. Coach Riddy Moraldo and Roger Law, don't even probably know it, but made a huge impact through coaching with me. Gave me my nickname that still is used to this day. And once I had my oldest son, about 4 or 5 years old, he wanted to play baseball, and Chris Froderman noticed me yelling positive things in the outfield, and he brought me in to coach, and I'm very thankful for all three of those men that I just mentioned, because they're the reason why I got into it, and obviously the kids are the reason why I still do it today.
Awesome, awesome. So, your youngest son, Jackson, is the same age as my oldest child, Jackson.
Yeah.
And one of the first times I ever had the experience of being on the same court as you was second grade for those boys basketball. I remember you picking up a cone
Yeah.
on the sidelines to use as a megaphone. You've since learned how to not need a megaphone, right? You can relay your message pretty well.
Yeah, actually, I don't ever think that a megaphone is my problem or issue, but actually that second grade team, those parents came together and bought me a megaphone for my coach's gift. So I still have that. All the players signed it, and I say stuff with confidence sometimes.
That's awesome. So currently, you coach in the Avon Baseball Club, our travel baseball program, and your team for 2018 was the 12U Gold, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Let's kind of talk about some of the success you had with that group of boys, since we're kind of capping off 2018.
Oh man, very proud of that group. We started off as a AA team and hit all of our goals. Everybody bought in as a player and families. It was a great year. They moved us up to AAA, where we still had some success, and then ended our fall ball season in the league really well, and winning a tournament after that. Not just only victories on the field, but many off the field with some of the things that they've accomplished through life and individual goals. And I'm very proud of the team that I have.
Yeah. So one of the things I remember is you had a player that was traveling abroad last summer, and he got appendicitis.
Yeah.
And had to have surgery. And what happened when he came back home?
All my players, the other players, we're talking about Noah. He's a traveler. So he went on vacation. His appendix ruptured, and the mom let us know that he was coming back, and all of our parents rallied around him and brought all the kids and met him at the airport. And that was a proud moment of mine to see all the players rally around one that's down as well.
Yeah. So, what's really interesting to me is that you're a part of a group of coaches with the Avon Baseball Club, and as well as AJAA, that really seem to show an extra level of care for all the kids. One of the things that I know you've been involved with over the past several years is doing player clinics for not just the kids on your team, but you kind of have helped position that. And I know you have a lot of help on the way or throughout. There's
Definitely.
Mike Gongwer with ABC. He's the commissioner.
Great in putting it all together, bringing in the high school coaches in and all of that.
Yeah. So you do that selflessly. Why?
Oh man, it's just one thing that I can do to volunteer. Very blessed to be put in that position, and not only am I hoping that I'm helping them, but I love being out on a Friday night watching the high school game and getting dogged from a 7U player or an 8U player, or even when I'm in extra innings or a batting cage or a field, another player coming up and asking me, what I think, and I love, my players, but I also teach them that it's not just about us. It's about reaching out and helping everybody else. Humble yourself and say hi to that person, and that's just kind of what I try to instill in them, and they've taught me that 10,000 times back.
All right, so one last thing, Steve. As a youth coach, a volunteer coach, for all the people that are out there that are maybe thinking about coaching or a little bit timid to start coaching, or even our existing coaches here at AJA, if you had to gauge one thing to measure your success as a youth coach, what would that one thing you would use to measure it be?
Oh man, that is a very tough question to think about, but character, respect, it goes back hand in hand. I always preach to stay positive, and the confidence, and for all the coaches in there, my greatest success isn't winning. It's to see that kid actually click, and to see him break through something that he's been struggling so long, where it might be something off the field, confidence in school, or it might be something on the field with hitting a free throw or anything, a baseball or that pitch he can't hit. When you see that kid break through, that right there is why I coach, and that is the greatest gift to me as a coach, is to be able to see a kid break through and then continue on down the road, as I've been blessed to see with going to high school, with all the kids I've coached going into the high school age now. So it's been a blessing.
Awesome. All right, so Steve, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And thank you for all you do to become the Coach of the Year for the first time that we've had that award. We want to give you a little bit of swag. All
Awesome.
right.
Yeah.
So we know you're a baseball fan or a baseball coach. All right. So
Okay.
let's keep the sun out of your eyes with an official
Thank you very
AJA
much.
hat, and then also $35 worth of baseballs
Oh,
there. You
man.
probably could use that,
Heck
right?
yeah, boys will love them. Put them on the train right there.
Right on. All right, so thank you so much for everything you do, and we hope that even after your youngest is through, that you'll stay with us and continue to coach and make an impact on kids.
Definitely. Thank you very much,
All right.
Jared. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.